I now announce the following appointments. Mr. Hemraj Ramkumar as Minister of Business, Mrs. Dawn Hastings Williams as Minister of State in the Ministry of the Presidency, and Mrs. Tabitha Sarabo Hali as Minister of the Public Service in the Ministry of the Presidency.
President David Granger. The appointments came in accordance with the court's rulings, whereas the Chief Justice in the case of Compton Reed versus the Speaker of the National Assembly declared on January 31, 2019 that it was unconstitutional for a person holding dual citizenship to be elected as a member of Parliament. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs Carl Greenidge, Minister of Business Dominic Gaskin, Minister of State Joseph Harmon, and Minister of Public Service in the Ministry of the Presidency, Dr. Rupert Rupnaraine, are all dual citizens. They have resigned, with the resignations taking effect today, April 25. The President thanked the ministers for their stewardship as members of his cabinet and as members of Parliament since May 2015. Additionally, there have been some reassignments of junior ministers.
Ms. Annette Ferguson as Minister in the Ministry of Communities with responsibility for housing. Mrs. Simona Charles Brooms as Minister in the Ministry of the Presidency with responsibility for youth affairs. And Mrs. Valerie Patterson Yearwood as Minister in the Ministry of Agriculture with responsibility for rural affairs.
There was no announcement by the President on a replacement minister for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs given the departure of Minister Greenidge. The President assured, though, that the appointments and reassignments will ensure government's continued commitment to serve the people and nation. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.